Yeah. Also, shout out to the teams for picking skins that coordinate with their team color as well. That's
right.
not something you see very often in Ultimate, but you know, I appreciate it.
Yeah, just for visibility for everyone. You know, it's nice.
All right, so starting off Final Destination here, you know, not a lot of platforms to mix up your landings on, but then again, on the other side of things, not a lot of platforms to mix up your extensions either. And already, it looks like Team Red, Kaps, and AQT currently in a pretty good position of the lead. And now, honestly, another thing you gotta keep in mind is that this FD stage is really good for grounded-based characters like Bowser and Greninja. They're both incredibly good at this game.
The only thing that I would say here that favors blue team is that just without any platforms to kind of navigate around, Yoshi's air mobility is so good. I sometimes feel like Yoshi can just find you anywhere on this stage, and just you have to always respect that he can just be kind of floating into your threat zone. But we'll have to see if he's able to even really utilize that at this point with Team Red striking first blood there, taking that stock.
Yep, and they do have Yoshi, their opponent, on, I believe that is Sei. They are currently at 101%, so they're going to be losing their stock pretty soon here, too, particularly with heavy hitters like Bowser and Greninja. Greninja, you know, might not look like a heavy hitter, but their 50-50 game is among the best in the entire game.
Absolutely. Those sword arms, they come out strong, they come out fast. All right, getting rid of Bowser, though, evening up the overall stock count.
One thing I've been noticing is I've been really loving how often Cap has been, you know, trying to keep in mind his teammates' end lag, and he's been just sticking them with water shurikens whenever they're caught in end lag for an extended period of time. You know, maybe they go for a smash attack or an up B and it whiffs. He's actually been using the water shuriken to hit him out of hit lag just a little bit sooner so he can actually get a follow-up.
Yeah, really good just team awareness, although right now, Team Blue just bouncing Bowser back and forth. That's like 120%, almost completely unanswered.
But Bowser is the heaviest character in the game, so he could be living that quite a while. And honestly, the doubles tier list is very heavy favored for that reason.
Yeah, absolutely. It's all of a sudden, if you just notice that you're that heavy character just not getting taken care of, they can just live for so long. Not being as much of a problem for Team Blue, though, at this point. The Bowser actually on the least amount of stocks, not being the stock tank you'd kind of assume that Bowser would be trying to be.
Right. Well, I mean, when he's getting air bullied by the Sora and Yoshi combo, it's been really rough for him. Now, whenever Kaps off stage, the problem is that, like, Bowser's completely at their mercy. If he gets hit once, he's in dire straits for quite a while.
Yeah, there's just been some really good synergy of Sora Yoshi just bouncing and back and forth. Ooh, just surviving that. Solid DI there.
Yeah, but then again, both the blue team players over 130, so next big hit for both of them will take it. That side B is going to do the trick. However, still going to be Sei hanging on for quite a while.
Ooh, nice catch with the back air.
And so far, AQT's taken every stock in favor of red team.
Really? So it's been the killer so far.
Yeah, and it's no wonder blue team's bullying him the hardest, seemingly.
All right, uncontested side B there, able to just get off that free damage. Now kind of going to more of a 1v1 situation. Able to take that final stock, going to take his teammate's stock. And we're at a fairly even game, and as I say that, though,
yeah, I was gonna
down to a 2v1.
Getting that extra percentage on Kaps was a really good idea for blue team, because when he loses that stock due to stock share, AQT is just going to be at their mercy. I mean, look at these Sora combos, looking for down air extensions. Then again, Sora
has to be careful. Blue team does have to be careful here. Respect the fact that this character lives a long time. One stray read, and Sora is dead because Sora is incredibly light. So while this is definitely it's obviously blue team favored, and up B is a pretty good get off me tool in the 2v1.
Oh, hang on.
Taking that stock, all of a sudden, this is looking incredibly even.
I'm just saying, man, Bowser got some really good smash attacks. He's got some very destructive frame data that you might not expect from a guy of his size. And again, he will live for quite a long time against Yoshi. He's almost at max rage. He is now.
Yeah.
So you got to be very careful in these situations.
And looking for that command grab, but the key is you don't want to stale it before it's going to kill. Is the Nair out of shield going to kill?
Yeah.
Wow, I guess at ledge. Nair out of shield, pretty good.
Nair,
yeah.
Frame 6 if you include the jump animation time as well.
Right. It's a pretty good move and a very good out of shield option. Probably if you had I noticed ESAM was making those very specific tier lists of like specific move situations. If you had a Nair out of shield tier list, which I think it would be a valid tier list to make, to be honest. It's a lot of people's best option. I think Yoshi my peanut brain who doesn't know all the stats, I'm putting Yoshi in the top 7 or 8 for sure.
Oh, for Nair's out of shield? Probably
Yeah.
top 1 if you want my opinion.
Is it top 1? I mean,
dude,
I can see it.
It's a big hitbox. You could use it immediately out of shield. The only reason that it kind of falls off is that it's frame 6 if you include the jump squat animation as well as the Nair time. So uppies, which cancel your shield animation, are a little bit stronger, and there's a lot of frame 4, frame 3 ones in this game too. So that's where Yoshi kind of falls off in that regard, but still a very solid option, especially if someone is pressuring your shield directly. But it looks like we're going to get a switch.
Swap.
Yeah, Kaps will be on Piranha Plant now, and I feel like Piranha Plant has a lot more doubles application than Greninja does. Because the thing about Greninja, he's excellent when it comes to getting 50-50s in singles. In doubles, with the chaos that can inflict and a bunch of hitboxes being thrown out, his setups just don't quite work as well. Piranha Plant gets a lot more mileage in this as well, just because of Patui.
Yeah,
such a good move.
Patui, you've got Cloud for just stacking up a lot of damage. Liv also is going to live forever. And like kind of the opposite of Greninja, the single stuff that Piranha Plant struggles with, that you're going to be able to avoid in a singles match, you're all of a sudden getting hit with it in the chaos of doubles, and you might just die early because a lot of his moves are just ridiculously strong.
I mean, you mentioned survivability a bit ago with his weight class, but his recovery is actually nothing to scoff at either.
Right.
And you can actually get a lot of reverse edge guards if your opponent's not ready to tech in time. So right now, AQT trying to return back to center stage. Blue team doing a really good job on the ground.
Ooh,
however, the falling
sneaking
down back air does so much. And the up air out of the Bowser side B is going to keep Say with some extra health. Oh, that might be a stock. It's not.
Yeah.
Okay. PS2 a low ceiling, but Piranha Plant quite heavy.
And also these heavies with a lot of rage starts to get really, really scary if you can't secure these stocks out now. Yeah. Piranha Plant doing a really good job here just against Sora just at the side. Although the egg going to help secure the kill.
Excellent team kill from Blue.
Yeah.
Really good situations. Had Piranha Plant stuck in egg lay, waiting for the timing perfectly, and that's going to be Duke with the up smash to get rid of that one. But then again, on the other side of things, Red you cannot sleep on because their team combos with Patui in particular have been incredibly useful.
Ooh, I like that tech. I like that platform chase with the egg. Yoshi really the only one here who's at kill percent currently. Gonna have to see if this Patui edge guard ledge trap situation is gonna come through. Not going to do anything.
B's gonna looking for the up smash out of that. I actually saw Kaps go for that with the Greninja as well last match, but didn't quite work out the way he wanted to. And right now, putting both opponents on opposite sides of the stage, so they have to retreat in order to get back to each other. Dude, I just love this play that Team Blue's been going for. They've been going for like 2-on-1 situations as opposed to just trying to do team fights.
Yeah, it's definitely smart, especially when you've got a big character that is susceptible to their disadvantage state, just being juggleable, being able to really take advantage of them when they're getting bopped back and forth. And Yoshi just also living forever right now.
Yeah, even got hit by his own teammate with a couple aerials from the ground. Still going to be living. Yoshi not a very light character either. I believe they're at that 103, 104 weight class.
Did you see that? Yoshi got a hit out of the command grab.
And
Bowser dead. Red team kind of crumbling right now. Yeah, going to take that stock. Oh my gosh, just barely living. Piranha Plant on borrowed time, and now we're at a 2. I mean, stock's just disappearing out of nowhere, but frankly, I don't think we're going to see a repeat of our... God,
oh my god, these combos. Took it from 0 to 60 with just up tilt up air strings, and now you got a couple strings, 2 best friends working at it. Has to use a stall and fall to get back to the ground quickly. Grabs him. Yep, Sora is light. Okay, gets another grab.
Now, to be fair, this is almost identical to the stock and percentages we were at last game. So Team Blue's got to be thinking like, hey, let's not throw this away. This is ours to lose. All right, well, if you just keep taking these up smashes from Yoshi, it's going to do it.
Yeah, okay, another up. He's going to go out. Duke is going to miss their attack on their opponent, but this is going to be the up smash.
Another up smash.
Catches them in ending lag on that landing forward air, and that will be the game taken